Okay, so this is chapter 38, the book of Job. I just want you to see this is incredible. You need to do your own research on this. And this is the very same chapter where we end up with this connection to the Pleiades and Orion. And now I told you that this is all connected to the sons of God. And lo and behold, here at the beginning, the foundations of the world, we're having this talk about the sons of God. And then you're going to find out that it talks about a time after the sons of God have rebelled, and that's going to be what verse 8 through is going to be all about, until it eventuates in this question being concerning who is going to loose these beings now that have been bound. Okay, very important scripture to study here, chapter 38. I don't have time to go into it. I've gone into it a little bit already. I want to kind of bring this thing back to where we were originally, but this is just so incredible, and since we were already talking about it, I want to show it to you. This is describing something at the very foundations of the beginning of the world. Basically, the narrative would be that Jehovah is proposing some very serious questions to Job. And this is stating that at the foundations of the world, at the very beginning, do you remember a time when morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy? I just want to touch base on this very quickly. There's a lot of information here. But for one, the morning stars, you would equate that category to this, what this fallen prince is in. This would be a time before this prince of this world was fallen. And then, of course, we can make that connection to Ezekiel chapter 28. We'll describe that in detail when he was perfect. And it's describing at a time in Eden when he was perfect, which is also describing at a time on earth at the foundations of the world when they were perfect. Before they had rebelled, they were singing together. So that's a spiritual hierarchy. Now we're going to find out that at this very same time, the spiritual hierarchy, lo and behold, these sons of God of Genesis 6 were here. And that they were all together shouting joy in the beginning. So my point that I want to make here, if the sons of God are physical from Genesis 6, we've already shown that the Bible in many scriptures is equating them to an actual physical people, and that it follows their descendancy as an actual physical people. So the sons of God are physical. This descendancy of the sons of God are physical. So if the sons of God are physical, they're here at the very foundations of the beginning of the world. Guess what? There has to be advanced civilizations that they're existing in, because the sons of God were advanced. So they're a high order of material sonship on this world that's been sent here to inaugurate civilization. This is a time before the rebellion. Well, they eventually rebel and they abort that plan. This is describing a time before the rebellion. So a time before the rebellion, the foundations of the world, as described by Job chapter 38, there was a high order of material obviously had, guess what? Civilizations, advanced civilizations. Whoa. Lo and behold, that's exactly what the archaeological suppressed record would state also. That we could find records for civilizations that go back not only thousands, 10,000s, but even hundreds of thousands of years, which would be exactly what we would be being fulfilled here in chapter 38. Very important. I just thought that you should see that and understand what you're looking at. Now, I'm going to try to pull this thing back together to the original topic of the series of how it relates to these crop circles and how we're going to get to this symbol here and its connection to the apple. Okay? But I want you to know here that verse 16, the book of Enoch, is describing that, yeah, there is something that these fallen ones were given to men too early. The stars which roll over fire are those which transgress the commandment of God before their time arrived, for they came not in their proper season. Meaning they offered something not in its proper season. They transgressed a commandment. Incredible. Now